house music and more. And today's special guest, we have the one and only Mr. Harry Dennis. Harry, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, MJ?
Hey, man, I appreciate you doing this, man. I'm glad you're doing this because I want everybody to get to know your story, brother.
Hey, I appreciate you having me.
All right, so you ready to get into it?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
All right, so here we go. Harry,
Uh-huh.
we all know your voice for Donnie. Name your most popular house releases, please.
Well, after Donnie, I would say Time Marches On.
Time Marches On. That's Marshall Jefferson, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jungle Ones.
Right, Jungle Ones.
That's right.
I would say Distant Planet.
Distant Planet, okay.
That's me, Robert, and Finger, Larry.
Larry Heard,
yeah.
right?
I would say The Jungle, you know.
Yeah. So let me ask you, did you ever have the concept with Marshall with coming up with some of those names?
The Jungle Ones?
Yeah. That sounds like something like you.
That was Marshall. That was
Marshall. Okay, so we got to give credit to Marshall on that one.
Right.
Okay. So, Harry, take me through the process of working with Marshall Jefferson, just say on Time Marches On, that classic record.
Marshall had already had a cutout. I forgot the name of the cut, but it was already a cut. So what I did was I listened to it and I put lyrics behind that, and that's when I met Marshall.
Okay.
And I told Marshall I had did that, and he said, "Wait, let me put some more music behind it." So he redone the cut.
Okay.
And it was better. And
this is Time Marches On, right? Right.
It was something else at first.
So who sung the backgrounds of that?
Marshall.
Oh, Marshall did that.
Oh yeah.
Get out of here.
He got a voice.
Wow. So taking you through the process. So did y'all write that together while y'all was in the lab or anything, or how that process went?
Well, he after we got in the lab, then he thought of the Time Marches On time. Right. So it was a collaboration like that. I had the lyrics already wrote down, but I just didn't.
Now let me ask you this, because I know Chicago artists like Fast Eddie created hip house, but you did that beforehand. And was that sort of were you rapping, or was it spoken word? What would you call it at that time?
I would call it spoken word.
Spoken word. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As Ron Hardy had once said that I was the Gil Scott-Heron of house music.
Wow. That's nice right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We accept that right there.
Okay.
So Harry, when and how did you discover house music?
Well, when I was at Illinois State, and I had came back one summer. I met this guy Marvin, and Marvin introduced me to Ron.
Right. And what Marvin's last name?
Wilson.
Okay,
Marvin Wilson. Okay, yeah.
Gotcha.
Me and him was the first it. But,
okay. Oh, okay, yeah.
But and I'll tell you the story.
All right, yeah, we get into that because I got that coming up next. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, he introduced me to Ron, and I told Ron that I wanted to come up with this, and he said, "Oh, well." He told Marvin he knew Chip E, so Chip Marvin introduced me to Chip.
Okay.
And then I did the Donnie and
you
got
did
Ron
Donnie first.
Yeah,
right?
got Ron in on it, and got Larry and Robert and Chip E.
Right.
And
so that song was released on DJ International.
Right, DJ International.
Okay, right. And did you guys ever take that to Trax Records or anything?
Nope.
Okay, just straight DJ.
Straight DJ, right.
So at this time, were you working, doing other jobs or anything at the time, or were you just straight the spoken word person?
As far as doing other jobs,
yeah. So at this time, were you working when you first did Donnie?
A regular job.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Regular job.
What was your regular job at that time?
I was working at steel mill with my old man.
Okay, good. So Harry, what is house music to you?
House music is God's gift to Chicago.
Okay.
That's what house music is to me.
Okay.
That's
a genre we created.
Right.
Okay.
For us, and we did it.
That's right.
Nothing can ever beat house music.
Right.
Right. I'm just grateful that I was around at that moment in that period of time.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah. So now we come into the question: who was the it?
the it first started off with Chippy
Okay.
and Marvin, but I'll tell you.
No, go ahead and tell me. Yeah, just the whole story you got to tell, brother.
So it was Chippy, me, Marvin, Robert, Larry, Ron Hardy.
So Larry Heard,
Right.
Ron Hardy.
Right.
Wow.
Right. So, Ron, this was his first mix. This was his first cut ever that he put out. I mean, that he mixed.
Who produced Donnie? It was Larry Heard then, right? So who produced Donnie?
Chippy.
Chippy produced Donnie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chippy and Rocky Jones,
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So what year was that?
I think that was 3 or 4 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of people often confuse your voice with Robert Owens. Can you talk about what makes that different, like between you guys?
Well, Robert's a singer.
More of a singer, yeah.
Right. Robert's a singer, just like Curtis McLean. They're singers,
Right.
And I'm just the spoken words guy.
Just the spoken words guy.
Spoken words guy.
So let's go back just a little bit. So you the Donnie the It was on DJ International.
Right.
How did you come up with the word the It?
The It?
Right.
Well, like I said, so since we had me, Robert, Larry, and Ron, and Chip, I just said, the It is the shit.
Okay.
So,
that was it.
It was the shit because we had all the cuts back then anyway, I mean, yeah, Mysteries of Love, Can You Feel It, Donnie, and Time Marching On it, but, yeah.
Right. So during that time, how was it doing business with DJ National as an artist?
Rocky was cool to a point.
Okay.
Because Rocky was the one that got us out there.
Okay.
Rocky was the one that started getting us shows and everything. We started going to New York to the Garage and Heartthrobs and Zanzibar and, Rocky.
Now, were you guys signed as a group or your solo artist?
Well, we really didn't sign them.
Oh, really? Oh,
No.
so you wasn't signing them?
No, we never really signed to anybody. We always kept our little, you either wanted us or you didn't want us.
Right.
We wasn't signing like that.
No paperwork.
Right.
Okay. So at the time, did Rocky Jones know that it was more than just yourself in the group?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Rocky didn't fail to understand that, me, Robert, and Larry, we were really into this for, we were writers and musicians for real.
Right.
It wasn't no game for us. We wasn't going to be the one-hit wonders, As you can tell, we still hanging out today doing,
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So what's some of your best memory of doing shows back in the day? So that was like late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. The Garage happened to be in the spot. And Zanzibar, Tony Humphreys.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly, Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice spots.
Okay.
I remember we were in New York at New Year's, and
What year was this?
this was sometime with Can You Feel It? And,
Okay. Back in all the
Time Marching On.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we happened to be there for New Year's, and we did the Garage, and we went over to Club Studio 54.
Oh, wow.
And they let us in. They let us in Studio 54.
So how was your experience at Studio 54, brother?
Man, New Year's, man, it was wild. it was wild.
Right.
Yeah.
So any celebrities that you see while you was out there?
Well, Ron DMC came to it, when we were at the Garage.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah.
That was it, huh?
Yeah.
You didn't know they was gonna be that big, you didn't. All right. So take us through the process of making a record with Larry Heard.
Okay, Larry usually give me the music, and I come up with some lyrics.
Okay.
It's different music that I can really vibe with and write to it.
Right.
Larry have to be one I can vibe with.
So you can't just be like, all right, I'm gonna do a track with so and so because it's got to be a vibe.
Well, if it ain't no cold cut,
right?
I don't like doing just I gotta have something that's appealing.
Right.
Yeah,
that's good. So at this time when y'all was making all the records, which clubs did you go to doing the house surgeon at this time?
Well, I was always going to the music box.
Okay.
I went to the power plant.
Okay.
But the music box was really my hangout because Robert Williams, he happened to be a fraternity brother of mine.
Oh, okay.
You know, and his mom Gypsy used to let us in, and you know we used to have a ball, and you know.
Right. So take us back. When was the first time you heard your record? The first time on radio, and then when was the first time you heard your record playing in the clubs at that time?
The first time I heard it was at BMX or which one was Farley?
That was WBMX.
Yeah, Farley.
Farley Funkin'
Yeah, Farley. He kept it in. He did his thing, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but the first time I heard The Jungle, I was in the car with my old man. Right, I said, "Damn, Dad, that's me."
Wow.
He
So
said,
so how old were you at that time?
Oh, I was about 25,
Okay.
25. So, yeah.
Okay.
I said, "Dad, that's me." And he said, "Man, it sounds like a bunch of niggas hitting on some wood."
Damn.
That's what he thought a house music.
Right. So the music box on there. So So you did. So you heard your the records on WBMX at the time.
Right.
And then the first time you heard it in the club, you said was where?
The first time at the music box.
Oh, at the music box.
Right.
Who was spinning there?
Ron
Hardy.
Yep.
Oh, now did he run it all throughout the night?
Oh yeah, you know they was talking about Ronnie instead of Donnie.
Okay.
Ron.
Oh wow.
He had it going, but
Okay.
that was his first thing that he ever did. So you know he put it out there. That's why Donnie to this day is a staple cut. You know, it's you know one of them cuts that he made. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
So explain that record, Donnie. Tell me what that record was about.
That was about this young lady that went to Illinois State with me, and you know I was a Sigma, and she became a Zeta, and I was me and her was hanging out for a while, and you know going together, and then she left me for a Q.
She left me for get out of here.
Yeah, she left
me for another man. Right.
She said, "Harry, you got too many women. Never mind that shit. I'm not gonna play with you."
Right.
So she left me for a Q.
Wow. So that's how you came up with that.
Right. Then I met her some years later. She was an airline stewardess for real. I never knew.
Right.
You know, and she said, "Harry, I ain't no hoe." See, the hoe part came with Chip E.
Right.
You know, yeah.
Oh, get out of here. So, Harry, what's something people don't know about Harry Dennis that we should know?
What they don't know about Harry Dennis is very, you know, I'm conscious on when I write songs. You know, I try to write songs. What you know, you have to really understand me to understand what I'm writing about. You have to be, you have to decipher,
right?
You know,
right,
and figure out, you know, that's the artistry in it. You got to decipher it and find out. Oh, damn, he talking about. Oh, okay, yeah,
right.
You know.
Oh, that's good, brother.
Mm-hmm.
So, what projects do you have coming up, and you know, and what some DJ producer you have coming up working with, I should say?
Well, I've been working with a lot of guys overseas lately.
Okay.
Like Juju at Point Blank Radio.
Right.
Me and him did this cut called Press Reset.
Okay.
You know, Mark Hand.
Okay.
Mark Hand's a brilliant musician.
Right.
You know, and me and him, we getting ready to come out with this nice cut.
Nice.
Yep. Joe Wallace, Ashley, Beetle.
You did something with Ron Trent too, right?
Yeah, me and Ron. Ron Trent did Black Magic Woman with Joe Classell.
Yes.
Yeah. So you know, man, and then me and Ron supposed to be doing the It album.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
When's that? Come on now, when's that taking place?
Well, hopefully sometime this year, whenever Ron get free, you know, doing this thing.
Man, I would love to be a part of that, brother. I need to get in on that one.
Okay, I'm gonna try to, you know, have the best from Chicago.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So, Harry, let's go back a little bit more. I want to know that during that time when you had records on Trax Records and you had records on DJ International,
right?
Did you ever get your publishing on Trax Records from Larry? And
Never.
Still to this day.
Never. See, I didn't really know about publishing. I was just going for my writing. I didn't know about publishing it then.
Right.
But now, I got my own publishing company and all this stuff.
Right. Which is your writers is your publishing because they got to go in there, so they can see what's going on. So you never receive anything from Time Marches On? Or,
no, never.
How about Donnie?
Nope.
Nothing.
So
who has the publishings for that?
At this moment, I'm in the process. Well, Larry Hurd got Donnie.
Okay.
Larry Hurd got Distant Planet.
Okay.
And now me and Marshall we got Time Marches On back.
Right.
And all that, the Jungle.
Okay,
so,
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so are you part of this Trax record lawsuit that's been going around right now? Okay.
Yeah.
So you definitely into that then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we know what's gonna happen with that.
Yeah, that poor young delusional lady.
Yeah. Okay. So Harry. This is your platform to tell everybody in the world what's going on with you and what you need to know, man.
Well, what's going on with me right now is, I'm a voice now, okay?
Right.
So I got people all around the world that call and want me to be, would you do this for me? Would you put your voice on this? Would you do that?
Nice.
And, so that's basically all I really got to do is I could do that.
Right.
Rest of my life and be cool,
That's it. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's the it right there, brother.
Yeah. Right.
So Harry, hey, listen, brother. I appreciate you coming on the show.
I appreciate you having me, brother.
I do this, man, because I want people to get to know and the feel of the voice behind some of these records that they've been dancing to and party for many, many years, man.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you doing this. So once again, I want to thank everybody tuning into everything at House Music and More. Make sure you click the button, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And Harry, once again, I love you, brother.
Love you, my brother.
That. And we gotta go get some shrimp now, right?
Oh yeah, woo wee!
All right, Terry, take it easy, brother, and I'll talk to you soon, man.
After a while, Jake.
Peace.